You could have sworn you started to hear music, in the sense of like Voltron, as these 5 gazers assemble into like a humanoid type figure. They stitch themselves through like their own laser cutting rays. This is a beholder zombie.
Beholder
zombie.
Hello everybody, welcome to Bounty Board. Today we have a side quest episode going on. Our friend James, aka Aeodin, could not make it tonight, and because of our moving situation, by our I mean mine, we weren't able to play last week, but what do you guys remember from the last part of our adventure?
I killed a guy.
You killed
a man.
I killed a man. Also, we got the rock that we needed.
Mm-hmm.
The orb of Galorr, or stone of Galorr. I always call it an orb, not an orb.
Yes, it's the stone of Galorr is what you found as you pickpocketed a dead drow who did end up stealing the stone from you in a sense. They kind of like followed you to where the hiding location was, and then they just took it before you guys climbed up the stairs. And then following like a rooftop chase, you hunted them down and frankly got a lot of very lucky hits. And just before they made their escape, you were able to stop them. But yeah, you do have the Stone of Galorr in your possession. You don't understand how it works, so that might be the next part of your adventure. But tonight, we're going to just, relax, maybe find out how we can improve the manor. Maybe there's like some side quests that we can figure out together. But yeah, we're just going to take it easy tonight. This is just more or less getting our feet wet, mainly because we've been starved for D&D. So,
what's Aeodin up to?
Aeodin, he's kind of injured from the last bout. Maybe he just got motion sickness, but he has been glued to the toilet. Unfortunately, yeah, he's not able to attend.
I was gonna say, wasn't he in the back the whole time?
Yeah, he was, but just jumping from rooftops. As soon as you guys got back, he's like, "Oh, I don't feel so good. I'll be in the loo," because he's got that British accent, obviously.
Obviously.
But yeah, Hershey's back from his own personal adventure.
Hello. Night school was great.
Night school was
Where were you? What were you even doing? We killed the man while you were gone. Also, we got a stone.
Okay. That's good. That's good, right? I hope he wasn't an important man.
Mm-hmm. Well,
I already forgot who it was.
Are you talking about the drow you killed?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not a man. No worries.
Yeah, I mean, drows are basically dark elves.
Technically.
That's
technically
kind of
not a man, not a human.
That's true.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
And
Gosh, why do you have to make everything Gulroc? You're so sensitive.
I'm just trying to be politically correct.
You're so progressive.
Well, you did come across a couple drow before, and just putting 2 and 2 together, you realize that the drow are part of a particular faction. Oh, this is awkward, dude. I pushed the wrong button.
You mean it's fair?
I'm seeing the transition.
You watched that? Yeah. I was just trying to start the music, and then all hell broke loose. But yeah.
Production.
So the drow, you realize, are attached to the Sea Maiden's Fair, because you met, or at least presumed to have met, the leader of such. Because, as you recall, in our side quest, there was a coffin that his lackeys were supposed to put the stone in, or at least, some clues to finding it. And you found out his name. Do you guys remember his name?
Oh my god, I'd have to pull up my notes.
Well, just keep in mind you upset him very much so, because those were his assassins. And
oh, I did personally, or
no, you basically killed one of his top dogs, his top agents.
Oh,
no big deal.
you guys.
Yeah. Well, it's daytime right now. It's daytime right now. They can't really follow you. They never really picked up your trail. However, they are kind of trained assassins, and they might come looking for you. So that might be something you want to do, is cover your tracks in a way.
Gulroc.
I'll use Gulroc as bait, and then I'll assassinate them while they try to get Gulroc.
Get that surprise round.
Yeah.
Well, each of you, I did have kind of like a backup side quest planned. I think we could do Hershey's real quick, mainly because he wasn't able to be here, and this is kind of like what he was doing, and also the after moment, I guess you could say.
Before that, can we like take care of tavern stuff first? Like decide if we want to.
If you guys want to discuss, you do have 600 gold. I believe you might be able to get the tavern up and running.
According to the budget thing that we have in the tab, it says we still need lighting, kitchenware, railing, brewing equipment. No, we bought brewing equipment, didn't we?
I think everything that doesn't have an X, you have bought. So everything with an X, you still need.
Okay.
The opposite.
Yeah, I would have thought it was the opposite, but...
I think I wrote that, and then whoever edited it was just taking away the X.
All right.
Where is never mind. But is plumbing on there? Because Aeodin's been using the job.
Apparently we don't have plumbing.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Aeodin.
He's just filling up a bucket in the corner.
Okay, well,
we could buy plumbing right now. We could get plumbing, and we could get roof repaired.
I think Aeodin would appreciate if we got plumbing actually right now. We're just
just while he's there, just get somebody just connecting pipes and such.
It'll be like Indiana Jones. You'll just like the quick switch.
The plumber has to work real quick, or else it's just going to be a mess.
Okay, well, you guys,
jokes.
For the sake of brevity, we'll say that, you know, these things happen as you decide on them. Unless you guys want to roleplay interactions with a plumber.
No.
We gotta fill an hour, man, with, you know, so.
Yeah, right. This is the filler episode. This is the
Maybe he could be like a plumber warlock that we have to.
Yeah, you guys just want to fight the plumber.
And he's evil.
Do we get free plumbing that way instead of having to pay for it?
If you defeat him in battle, he'll give you free plumbing. That is a terrible business model. Unless he's really
Or there's
strong.
something in the sewers that's causing trouble, and we have to.
We have to bet our souls in exchange for plumbing, and whoever wins.
So the plumber walks in the door. This is the plumber. He's like a magical plumber, so he uses magic to make plumbing happen. Well, I received your word to get plumbing installed. Now I might have to request, instead of payment, you guys fight some things in the sewer for me.
I'm always ready for a good fight. I took out my Trollskull club.
All right, that sounds pretty good.
Oh well,
not too bad. Wasn't
expecting anybody to take option B for plumbing, but I'm sure you're aware of the Xanathar hideout. I reckon you've been around that part of town.
I don't know why you would, but yes.
Well, you see, there's a couple of gazers that are mucking up my place. They're kind of having sex down there.
Oh no.
They're repopulating, and it's very sticky, to say the least. If you wouldn't mind clearing out about 6 of them and bringing back their eyeballs, just as proof. I mean, I can't just take your word for it.
But what if I end up crushing the eyeballs with the gazers?
Please don't do that.
Just get them in, like, if we give you enough to where you can still recognize that it's a gazer eyeball. It's not like you need the eyeballs. You're just using them as proof.
Yes, that's exactly right. That is how these quests work, friend.
All right, then. As long as we get it resembling, let's just say that you don't crush it. I don't know. Let's hope the gods take care of us, Gulroc.
I'll do my best, but no promises.
So yeah, just from what you can tell, it's somewhere you've been before. It was the cellar complex. It was basically a sewer that went through all of the taverns in Waterdeep. It runs north, south, and east, west. Just tons of random pipes in every direction. But
Do we have one here?
Yeah, you basically crawl down a manhole, and he's like, shouting down below. He's like, "All right, just follow the sewers south. You'll find the gazers, or they'll find you." And he like covers the manhole before you guys can say anything.
All right, sweet.
Lovely.
This is sort of, I don't know how we got into this just now, but
You suggested it. You're like, "Yeah, let's go sewer hunting."
well, I didn't know. I mean, you're the one who brought up the magic plumber. Let's just be honest.
I mean, we
Okay,
can
as we're
save
here
some
now,
money,
let's go.
right?
So,
I like it.
all right, so let's go to the cellar complex, and you find, or they're kind of like patrolling ahead, maybe, but one gazer, and several maybe in the distance. What do you want to do?
Baby gazers.
Run up and attack it. Not gonna let it get away. I need that eyeball.
Okay, let me just roll initiative for this guy.
I'll rage first.
Yeah.
Anyway.
He's going first.
Yeah, go ahead and roll initiative, guys.
Oh my god.
Might not go.
Yeah, you got a 6.
Oh.
Our
You got a
initiative.
6, a 7, and a 7.
Ouch.
Can't wait till I think Barbarian's got an ability that gives him advantage on initiative rolls. I need that so bad.
Oh yeah,
wait.
that comes pretty soon. I think like 6 or 8 or something like that.
I get +5 on that, right? Since I have alert now.
Oh, yeah, I can add that.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't think I have that added or anything where it automatically does it.
All right, so you're at 12 then, and then Hershey is at just 6.
Just 6.
Just 6.
Just.
So the gazer gets to go first. He spots you guys miles away. You're kind of like stomping through the sewer. So he's gonna shoot an eye ray. Who is in the front, by the way? Who do you think would have been leading the charge?
I probably would have been in the front.
Probably.
Let's just be honest. You'd probably be in.
Okay, well, just
That
to
probably doesn't bother me.
Just to frighten you away, he's going to try a fear ray, so you'll need to make a wisdom saving throw. And if you click your character, you'll be able to...
Am I enraged right now? Did I get a chance to rage first?
We can say you're raging, sure.
I think if I'm raged, unless it's a higher level thing, I can't get feared.
I think you're right. Well done, sir. You outplayed me. So yeah,
I gotta make sure though. I'm not quite sure.
no, you're absolutely correct. But this gazer, he didn't know. He just saw like some humanoid stomping down the sewers, and so he shoots from his singular eye just a black ray directly at you, and it just brushes off you, and you kind of like shrug it off. It was just like a gust of wind blowing your hair back. It was kind of like a Fabio moment.
Yeah, do I get a slow motion like as it goes through?
Now you do.
Yes.
But he's gonna run back.
Stab you.
He's gonna run back, and you're gonna notice 4 other gazers show up.
Oh no.
But
No problem.
the 3 of you get to act before they take their turns. So, Zagoria, what would you like to do?
Ooh.
Kill him dead.
Trying to think if I should assassinate one of these gazers or not. Is it worth?
Do it, no balls.
Yeah, the one that ran back, this guy along the wall, he's the only one that isn't surprised at the moment. The other 4 are kind of like dimly aware that someone else is here. I'm sure if you rolled the stealth check, we could see.
Ooh. Stealth, yes, please.
Oh,
There you go.
a natural 20. You kind of like Naruto run along the wall. It was as if you were never in the water at all. So yeah, pick your prey and roll away.
Nice run.
Yes, sir. Let's see here. I guess. I'll go for the one on the right.
This guy here?
Right? I guess. Yeah. Sure.
Here, I'll color code him too. So it's-
There we go. Mr. Purple.
Mr.
Or
Purple.
Mrs. Purple. Sorry, Laura. Didn't want to.
Thank you for being considerate.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and roll your attack.
Okay.
Just click your character and then assassinate.
Oh, yes.
Assassinate.
Initiative, yes. And yes.
So a 17 to hit does hit, and 22 damage. I'm just reading the roll. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Not bad.
Did you get more dice added to sneak attack? Just curious.
You mean from leveling up?
Yeah, we just got level 4, so maybe not. Maybe not.
I'm not sure. I had to look.
Okay. But yeah, for now, that just kind of impaled him. You now have an eyeball on your rapier, skewer style. This is kind of something you're accustomed to. It's just skewering things with your rapier.
Indeed.
But yeah, that gazer is deleted.
I've never seen someone assassinate someone with a rapier before, but
It happens.
It was very fancy.
quite a sight.
I'm making it a trend.
Gulroc, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna run up to Reddy over here and ready up my Trollskull Club with
Alright. Swing, batter.
relentless attack. I don't have my D&D Beyond page pulled up.
I think it's, reckless? I think it's reckless.
Yeah, reckless, right? The thing that gives me a
yeah, that one. So if you click your attacks, which I think I can help you with that.
Oh, and I'm gonna put the Wind Fury totem down too.
Ignore my roll. Ignore my roll.
Okay.
I was just testing to see if I can give you advantage.
All right.
Cool. Yeah, that definitely hits. And Wind Fury does not proc.
Can I want to use my new ability since I just got it. So when you hit with an attack made with a simple or martial weapon, you can. I'll just click it. I can do that. I'll do that. I'm gonna use Orcish Fury on this mofo.
Alright.
Let me. Did that go through?
Nothing happened.
There we go.
Oh, that's
Orcish
it.
Fury. I'm gonna do that. So I'll do damage. And then I'll add another D12, I think it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Not only did you crush this gazer beneath your club, you reared back for a second swing. You turned this thing into mush, dude. I don't think you can salvage the eyeball after that.
Whoops.
Yeah. Your allies see this. Does anybody want to say anything? Or is Gulroc just going to keep smashing?
Use some finesse. Come on.
You said you were gonna not do that. You said you weren't gonna do that.
I'm in a rage. I don't even. I'm foaming out the mouth right now.
Oh man.
He's gonna bring
the juice is still on the ground. We can still collect the juices and stuff. I'm sure he'll. I don't know. We'll see what he thinks. I don't want to anger the magic plumber.
Yeah, that plumber really wanted those eyeballs.
I didn't realize it had so little health.
So Hershey's up. What would you like to do, Hershey?
I'd like to walk up to the nearest one and just try and poke it with my rapier.
Okay, poke away.
Yeah.
Yeah, that definitely hits. Zagoria moves aside in this very dimly lit and narrow passageway. You can't really see it. You have human eyes, unfortunately. But either way, it was not a difficult target to hit. So go ahead and swing. 11 damage. You poke and prod at it, but this one didn't pierce through as well as Zagoria does. But it's kind of like levitating and like almost with a drunken sway. You really damaged it with that poke.
Okay.
And now it's just like pouring blood through like a little hole in its eye.
Can I still disengage?
You do not
have
have the cunning action. So that's something Rose can do. If you were to use your action, so you didn't attack, you could technically disengage. But you do still have your bonus action if there's anything you'd like to do. You have Bardic Inspiration, for example.
I'll say finish him off, Zagoria, and cast Bardic Inspiration.
Alright, so clicking your actions. Did that pop up for you? Awesome.
Yep.
Yep, and then
Aeodin, Zagoria.
So now, Zagoria, you may add 1d6 to any ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Ooh. Nice.
Cool. All right, so next up is going to be the Gazer. So Yellow Gazer here, witnessing the death of his loved one, possibly even his wife or child. You can't tell what sex these are, or age, or whatever. This one's going to give you some eye rays. It's going to try and throw you against the wall. It's going to be a DC Strength saving throw on Zagoria. So Zagoria, if you click your character, there should be a save button.
Saving throws, yes.
And so make a Strength saving throw.
Oh god.
9. Alright, so he picks you up midair. And this is kind of like a liberating feeling for you being an air genocide. It feels like you're floating. And then he throws you against the wall using his brain. It doesn't say it does damage, but he's going to do like 1d6 damage to you by just smashing you against the wall. And technically you are kind of like suspended in midair. It's almost like a grapple, so you'll have to try and remove yourself using another strength check. But yeah, you take 5 damage from that. And the Gazer is gonna just like hover over his limp friend, the one you massacred. But Zagoria, this is round 2, and you rolled very high in the initiative. You get to go again. What would you like to do?
I want to try to finish off the one, I want to try to finish off the one Hershey attacked, but I guess I have to make another saving throw to get out of the suspension.
Technically, you can reach it. This is a very narrow sewer alley, so you're just floating and swinging your weapons wildly. So go ahead and feel free.
Okay, I will do that.
15 hits.
This is a 15 hit.
15 definitely hits. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Oh yeah.
6 damage. Yeah, just showing Hershey how it's done. You puncture this eyeball on your rapier. You now have a skewer of 2 eyeballs.
Oh, that's how it's done.
Yeah, that guy is removed. The other Gazers, they kind of like butt heads together in frustration. They can't really speak. They're just floating eyeballs. So this is how they talk, apparently, is they just smack eyeballs together. It's very interesting to watch. Green here, he is equally frustrated. He's gonna go for the easy target and go for Zagoria.
Oh.
So now you gotta make a dexterity saving throw.
At least it's a lot better than strength.
Yeah, perfect save. You just do the limbo in midair. You just kind of like bend backwards. The ray shoots straight across the wall, creating like a mirror of frost. But you nimbly dodged it. Out of frustration, this Gazer does like a loop in midair. This one is removed. Gulroc's up. What would you like to do?
How big of a range is my Wind Fury Totem again?
15 yards.
Okay, so if I move over here...
Yeah, you're still in range.
Okay. I'm gonna thwack this one over here that I'm kind of covering up.
Okay, go for it.
I'm gonna attack recklessly again, so we'll do 1, 2. Glad I did. So 13.
Alright, 13 does hit, just barely, so...
Okay.
Swing that attack.
Alrighty. Alright, 15 damage.
15, you smush this one yet again, but you keep in mind how you swing. Tell us how you swing.
I like swing just like straight down, and as soon as I start hearing the squish, I'm just like, just pull up a
you just
bit.
ease up at the last second. The eyeball kind of like pops out, just like a walnut or like a pistachio.
Good job, Gulroc.
And it rolls into the sewer water. So the sewer water is kind of like a current. It's flowing, so you might want to grab that, whoever can.
I'll take my next. It's my turn. I'll grab it.
Yep, Hershey's up.
I grab the eyeball.
Alright.
And,
Yep, you have 3 eyeballs now.
Very good. And I can still have another action. I can still move and attack? Or
We'll say you can, yes, for sure.
Alright, so I'll go and I'll stab at this yellow one here.
Great. Okay, go ahead and roll for it.
9 hit?
9 does not hit, unfortunately.
No, I missed. Oh well.
You're too busy carrying all the eyeballs.
Yeah, I got the eyeball.
Yeah, you're holding it like a football and just slashing at the air. This Gazer kind of like ducks under it. It's gonna be his round, I believe. Yep. He watches Gulroc viciously, like, plop an eyeball out of his girlfriend. He's gonna do a frost ray against you.
Dexterity.
Frost ray.
Yep, it's gonna be a dex saving throw.
I get advantage on that, right?
I'm not sure if you have it yet.
I'm pretty sure. I need to pull up my stuff.
Yeah, we're still remembering our abilities here.
Been a while. Oh, that's strength saving throws.
Yes, when you're raging, it's strength save. You do get, I think, a dex thing called Danger Sense, but I'm looking at it now.
I don't get.
Not yet.
Oh yeah, I have danger sense.
Oh, you do have Danger Sense.
Okay.
Can you
Yeah.
click it just so we can read it? Yes. All right. Against anything not blinded, deafened, or incapacitated. So yeah, you get this feeling in the back of your brain to duck and cover. So go ahead and roll twice for your dex saving throw. So if you click your character, click save, there should be an advantage option.
Yes, there is. And here we go. Holy crap!
Both were a little too low. So even getting that hint in the back of your mind, you respond a little too slow to it. You're kind of like pivoting at the moment it hits your chest, and you take 3d6 cold damage.
Yikes.
That's gonna be 7 damage. So,
Nothing.
yeah, you could shrug that off. Just a little cold.
I put a switcher.
Alright, Zagoria is up next. What would you like to do?
I want to kill. I want to. I'm still suspended, I guess.
Yeah, you're still suspended midair. You can use
Can I
your
reach
bonus.
that
Yeah, you can definitely reach this one. He's right in front of you.
guy? Okay.
Daggers.
What's
I will
that?
say your rapier is full of eyeballs right now.
It's like full. Or
Yeah,
like,
I would say rapier is like maybe 2.5 feet long, and you have 2 giant eyeballs on it. So you might have like a little pokey end, but I would say that would be a disadvantage on your attack.
can I take them off and then attack?
Yeah, I mean that would be probably your bonus action.
Lame.
Taking them off, you're saying, would be your bonus action?
Yeah,
Okay.
you're floating midair, so you should be careful as to where they land too.
I'm gonna. Can I take them off and hand them to Hershey and say, "Hold these for me for a second"?
Sure.
Okay. And then I want to go in and attack this last gazer.
Whoa. I say, what am I, your mule?
Yeah, this
What, I
is up
just
to
hold
Hershey.
things for you?
Well, Maxine's not here.
Oh my gosh. Very good, of course. Fine, I'll give a whole mirror.
Okay, so yeah, Hershey, you would need to
Yes.
sheath your rapier or drop it, because you just attacked.
I'll sheath my rapier.
The best Hirsch.
And I'm holding a bunch of eyeballs, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
you're-
I'm like, gross. Ugh.
Yeah, like juggling 3. I would say they're like, not baseball size, like 3 times the size of a baseball. That's how big these are.
Fairly slimy, I'm sure.
Yeah, very slimy too. So yeah, you've got a clean rapier now. Are you gonna poke at him?
Yes, I would like to.
Okay. Yes, that definitely hits. And 10 damage. So yeah, just impaling this gazer, it kind of like shrieks an inaudible shriek, and it's a very frightening thing to experience. But it is still alive with your rapier on it. So you're floating, you have a impaled gazer on the end of your rapier, and you're both floating together. You can't really like move much. But yeah, that's the predicament you're in. He's looking very weak though. Gulroc's up.
Alright, I want to swing back and try to knock that gazer further onto that rapier with my Trollskull club. Like
Sure.
a baseball swing.
Go for it.
Recklessly, of course.
Oh no.
So
Definitely
Gulroc,
hits.
chill, bro. We gotta keep these eyeballs.
I hit though.
Yeah, you definitely hit. Roll for damage. Yep.
Hard.
You smashed it so hard that the eyeball went all the way down to the end of Zagoria's hilt. And now his hand is basically inside the eyeball.
Ew.
But that,
Welcome.
yeah, that gazer is dead. So yeah, you guys are still in the sewers. Smells bad. Do you want to pursue some more eyeballs? Do you guys remember what the plumber asked of you?
How many did you need?
We have 5. We have 4, right? Or,
You have 4 eyeballs.
Do we need 5 or 6?
He has for 6. Yep.
Okay, we gotta get 2 more at least.
Okay, I guess we need 2 more.
So looking along the sewer walls, you see a lot of muck and scum, and a trail. Would you like to follow it?
Yeah, let's follow that trail.
So I'll have each of you make an investigation check. As the sewers, they begin to intertwine and wind into different directions.
Can I get high first so that my investigation's on point?
Sadly, you do not have any Mary Jane. So Caleb and so Hershey and Gulroc, each, when you guys get to this 3-way fork, they each point in different directions. And Zagoria's like, guys, it's straight ahead. I can see the action from here.
I was just checking to make sure you did know. Okay.
So yeah, just in like a little outcropping hole in the wall, you see 4 more gazers just going at it.
Oh, they're just. Can you describe what they're doing?
It's
Explicit detail.
You know, Magnemite from Pokemon? They're just attached to each other, grinding.
So there's 2 floating.
All 4 of them. It's like a 4-eyeball orgy.
Oh.
Okay.
So like a magneton, except 4 instead of 3?
A Magnum.
So they're like.
Magna Prism.
It's a Magnum XL.
Oh, okay.
Do you guys want to interrupt this session, or you just want to stay and watch a
We're just gonna
while,
sit back
or-
and watch or something? No, I'm just kidding.
Well, as you say that,
Go to another
another one just kind of like apparates next to them.
Apparates?
Yeah, it just out of thin air, as if they're repopulating.
All
Okay,
right.
we need to stop this.
I go into a rage, and I'm getting ready to join the party.
Okay, so
I want to stealth.
okay, so Gulroc's raging. Zagoria, roll a stealth check.
Oh,
Oh, your other stealth check was so good. You used up all your good die.
yeah. I have 2 nat 20s already.
Wait, do you still have the Bardic Inspiration?
Oh, wait. I do. I think.
I don't know how long it lasts.
Oh, it'll last.
I
It
might
always
have a treat for you guys.
Oh no.
Oh, God.
Well, use that Bardic Inspiration, Dave. I'm
I
going
wanna
to charge
use
in.
I want to use it.
Okay, roll the d6.
Oh.
That's what it is.
Okay. I can do that. Okay.
I still don't know if that's good enough.
Yeah, these gazers kind of like stop what they're doing as Zagoria's tiptoeing up. They look at you inquisitively, but they're prone to attack. Is there anything you want to do in response?
Me?
Can I
Yeah,
jump in?
they're not. Yeah, they're kind of on the defensive right now, so it's up to how you respond to this situation.
I want to leapfrog over Zagoria, who's been caught, and jump in flailing with an attack.
Okay, sure. Go ahead and roll. Wait. I'm
What
gonna
am I
just
rolling?
remove all turns, and then because these guys are ready, everybody is going to be rolling initiative.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey!
And then add 5 to that, I think, right?
Damn, we all rolled good then.
Oh yeah, I'll add that for you.
Yeah.
Thank you, thank you.
So I go first?
No, one of the other guys rolled better, apparently.
Yeah, one of the gazers. It was the one at the center of the orgy, and the one that saw Zagoria walking up. He kind of like inquisitively tilts his eye, and he squints, kind of like in an angry fashion. He's gonna hold his turn. Which,
Okay.
yeah, you guys don't understand what's happening, but something's happening, and they're all clustered together.
Oh, God. They're gonna merge into one.
Hey, spoilers, man.
Oh, sorry.
I'm trying to get some music going. Let's see. All right. So yeah, Hershey's up. What would you like to do?
Be cool. Do something cool.
Okay, I'm gonna run all the way up into the midst of them.
The midst of.
And I'm going to use my thunder clap.
Okay.
Oh, you're gonna clap some cheeks, huh?
Clap some
You have to make a dex saving
cheeks.
Clap some eyelids.
Dude.
Oh, but it would do 1 damage, but they each have to make a Constitution save. Wonder if I can do it all at the same time. You know what? Yeah, normal. They rolled a 4, so they each take 1 damage. Is there any method to this thunderclap? Like, what were you trying to do?
I just run up with my loot and I go.
This, yeah. This orgy is officially canceled with that. So as you run up with your thunderclap, busting out your loot, and you kind of like slide in the sewer like a rock star, the impact from this sound wave like separates them all from the center of your blast, and they each go into a different direction, surrounding you.
Oh no.
So yeah, that's your turn. Gulroc, what would you like to do?
Am I here or am I behind Zagoria?
You are currently behind Hershey. Zagoria was kind of like inching along the wall.
Hey. I wanted to leapfrog. I'll just walk up in my rage and I'll walk up to like the middle of them, like as middle of them as I can get to. I'll throw down my stone feather totem.
Okay.
Okay. Got 2 AC from that. And I'm going to swing at this one, the orangey one.
Go for it. Go for it. Roll for it.
13.
13 does hit. Go ahead and roll for damage.
9.
All right. So with that swing of the
Wait,
club.
that's 11, right?
Oh yeah, because of the rage. So, yeah, 11 damage to this poor helpless gazer. He was just trying to get his freak on. You bash him against the wall with your club, and he bounces off, kind of ricocheting like a golf ball would against cement. And he looks dizzy, like he's spinning horizontally, vertically. He looks like a gyroscope. And so that's your turn. Zagoria, what would you like to do?
Am I able to assassinate one of the gazers that did not see me?
They all saw you, dude. Your stealth check was a little too low.
Okay, I got you.
They were mid-coitus, and you interrupted their fun time.
It just sounded like you said like only one saw me, but I got you.
Well, yeah, they definitely all saw you after.
Okay.
Afterwards.
Gotcha. Okay. I guess I will try to finish off RNG that Gulroc went for.
Okay, go for it. Go for it. Roll for it.
Oh, jeez.
I'm assuming that does not hit.
That did not hit, but it was a valiant attempt. So, with the limp gazer leaking fluids, you get a little too preoccupied with the smell of the sewer, and it trips up your balance. And your pointy rapier kind of like impacts against the wall and bends. Unfortunately, you didn't find purchase. So the gazers, it's all their turn, and the leader of which, the one that decided to hold his turn, he makes like this weird ray, and he points into the air, kind of like signaling something, and all 5 of them assemble into a star shape.
Oh no.
Fun.
So they're all clustered together again, and you don't know when it'll happen, but something might happen.
Oh gosh.
They're performing a ritual right now.
Oh god.
What did we sign
So
up for?
each of them are glowing a different color. They might form Captain Planet. I don't know if you want to watch.
That's what I'm imagining.
So Hershey's up. What would you like to do?
Sewer.
Um, I guess I'm going to.
Wait, should we wait and see what they're gonna do?
I mean, that would be the anime, appropriate thing to do.
Yeah, let's Goku this shit.
You can hold your action if you want.
Nah, I'm just gonna do the only thing I can really do. I'm gonna poke it with my rapier again.
All right.
Oh, didn't mean to do that.
It's okay. So they're spinning now, kind of like a carousel in midair. Each one of them glowing a different color. It looks like a game of Simon Says. So you get a little distracted. The lights are very pretty. Unfortunately, your attack did not find purchase. You still have your bonus action if you wanted to do anything.
I'll get back.
Okay. You just step back.
Yeah.
One of them is going to make a attack of opportunity on you.
No. Oh well.
You take 1 piercing damage.
And I act like I'm dying. Like that's just the worst. It's like.
Gulroc shakes his head in embarrassment. Even through the rage, just like.
Alright, well, it is Gulroc's turn. What would you like to do?
Or decide if I want the challenge and see what happens or not. You know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. Gulroc's a little confused. He can't remember which one he struck, so he's gonna strike that green one.
Okay. Yeah, so you strike at the one that's basically pulsing a green color. Go ahead and roll your attack. That definitely hits. Roll for damage.
Oh my god, that's the lowest roll I've had all day.
Yeah, so you impact it, and it kind of like thuds against his friends. It feels as if it reduces the impact, but you just realize you didn't really get all your energy into that last swing. But do you tell your friends
What?
that you just, didn't swing so hard?
No.
You play it
Not
off?
into it today. Just not into it.
Yeah, that's just normal Gulroc. Alright, Zagoria's up. What would you like to do?
It looks like the slowest motion of like a swing that you've ever seen me do.
You were just so dizzied.
Trying to decide if I want to just let this happen or not.
I like how we're both up for the challenge and Hershey's over there like, nah, fuck this.
Could be interesting.
Never good when they combine for.
I mean, it's not gonna be good, but it might be funny or cool or whatever. I guess I will go for orange.
Okay, so the one that's blinking orange. I'll have to ask you to make a perception check. Because the colors that are attached to these are not associated with the colors in game, so to speak.
Oh,
okay.
Oh.
Okay, so it was kind of like one of those games of roulette where it's like watch the ball in the cup, where it's like rotating around. So you were basically looking for the same one that was damaged. So yeah, just following the eyes of this Simon Says type swirling star, you aim for a different one, but go ahead and roll for damage.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh, so that was a natural 1. So you weren't even able to hit any of them. Your rapier kind of like sinks in between the very, very small gap in between them.
Yikes.
It was unfortunate at best.
I want to use my bonus action to hide.
Okay. There's nothing really to hide behind
Gulroc.
Okay.
I just imagine him like his feet are on my back and he's just like hiding like off the shoulder.
You're wide enough to hide him for at least a little bit. I'll probably make whatever comes out make a perception check. But so as Zagoria hides behind Gulroc, you could have sworn you started to hear music in the sense of like Voltron. as these 5 gazers assemble into like a humanoid type figure, they just congeal together, and it turns more into an abomination than anything. It doesn't really look like a human. So from the amalgamation comes this. It appears to be, and if anybody would like to roll for it, it looks like something you would see in a history book. So you guys are welcome to each roll a history check.
History check. Ooh.
Oh, I think I got it.
I wonder if Gulroc can know his history.
You can't read. It would have to be oral history.
Yeah. So Gulroc has definitely heard of this in campfire tales. And he looks at it in awe, maybe in a sense of like wonder and like, oh, I can't believe I get to see these. And yeah, Hershey's like, yeah, I think I've read about this. This is a beholder zombie.
Beholder
Wow.
zombie.
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez.
So essentially these gazers all form together into this weird abomination of sorts. They stitch themselves through like their own laser cutting rays. It looks as if it was not meant to live, but this is maybe something they do in their spare time.
Okay.
Yeah.
They do in their spare time.
They just practice this. But he is going to bite at the very first thing he sees, which is Gulroc. But yeah, it's still adjusting to the lighting and the new senses it's acquired. So it basically takes a swing and misses at Gulroc. And it's whirling around these new eye stalks that have basically baseball-shaped eyes on the end. We're gonna add him to the initiative.
So that's more eyes that we can still collect the eyes then, right?
Oh yeah, these would count for sure. They look about the same.
How much would we get for the big old one in the center?
You don't know. You could ask the plumber.
All right.
All right, Hershey's up. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna use a spell. I'm gonna. Can I heal Gulroc at this point?
I only taken 7 damage.
Oh, true. That might not be the right time to heal him. I guess I'll try and use vicious mockery.
Go for it.
Yeah, mock it.
All right, so he's gonna have to make a wisdom save.
How wise can he be? He's a big eyeball.
A zombified.
It has -1 and a natural 1 -1. So just like interested in the human life forms in front of it, it's like, what do you say to it?
I was. I was like, what the fuck is going on? You guys just smashed together and turned into a giant eye?
Well, it comprehends speech now because it has a mouth. So it's basically like mouthing the words you say, and it understands to an extent. And it feels hurt. And so it takes 1 psychic damage.
I really just want to know. I'm more confused than anything.
Does a little tear come out of the eyeball? The giant eyeball?
Yeah, it looks more like muck. Just like mud kind of oozing out of its eyes. So,
I heard it.
yeah,
I heard
Hershey.
it at a base level.
Is there anything else you'd like to do, Hershey?
I don't think there's anything else I can really. I'll throw my dagger at it. Which I guess.
I believe you used your action to use vicious mockery.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well then,
I'll just double check. Sorry. And then Gulroc's on deck. Yeah, you did use your action. So you do have your bonus. You can inspire Gulroc or Zagoria.
Yeah,
if you like.
I'll inspire Gulroc. Gulroc, I hope you're inspired.
So inspired right now.
Yeah, click
Oh
the
my
button.
I don't know why I wasn't. Which part against? Oh yeah, it's an act. It's ability.
In actions, yes.
Action.
Whoops, I hit done.
Inspiration. To Gulroc.
Yeah.
Great. So yeah, you now have a 1d6. Use it whenever you like. Gulroc, what would you like to do?
Alright, so Stone Feather is still in effect, right? Like
Yeah, it's right next to you, kind of like sinking into the sludge.
And picking it up is a bonus action, right?
Yes.
All right. Can I just use my Wind Fury totem instead?
So you left your Wind Fury totem.
I haven't
behind.
picked it up. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then I guess I'm still going with Stone Feather.
Okay.
I'm just gonna attack.
23. Yeah, that hits. This big mound of flesh before you.
Larg.
So yeah, 10 damage. As you sink your club, this one doesn't really impact as much as you had seen from the previous gazers. The eyeballs kind of like shift around. It's like the form is like a mud sculpture of sorts. So yeah, unfortunately your club didn't do as much damage as you would have liked.
I growl angrily.
It kind of like mocks your growl in a similar fashion. Angrily.
I rage harder.
So all of the eyes are now pointed at Gulroc. And it's going to use Enervation Ray.
Wait, I didn't get a turn.
Oh, wait. Oh, my bad. So Zagoria, you go first then.
I don't like this enervation ray.
Don't use it. Now we know.
Since I was hiding behind Gulroc, can I sneak attack?
Yeah, make a stealth check.
Okay.
21. Yeah, he basically didn't notice because of that transformation phase. He was doing one of those sailor move, you know, like turning into a translucent figure.
Does he have a little skirt on now?
Yeah,
too?
little skirt, ribbon dancing around him.
Okay.
Yeah, make your your sneak attack.
I would like to attack.
A 14. That does miss, unfortunately.
Aww.
So, yeah, your rapier kind of like sinks into his skin, but not in a way that, you know, would damage an individual. It feels as if it like passed through, you know, like swamp water in a way. So, unfortunately, you did no damage there. You do still have your bonus action.
Okay. I want to disengage.
Okay. Yeah, so you just back away a bit. And so now it's the Beholder Zombie's turn. And having just ignored that futile attempt from Zagoria, all of his eyes focus on Gulroc, and you'll need to make a Constitution saving throw.
36. Okay.
36 damage?
Oh, it's 36.
Potentially.
88.
Yeah, the Constitution saving throw is a DC of 14. It won't do that much damage, though. But, luckily for you, the ray doesn't hurt as much as you imagined it would. You kind of like tense your muscles for a bit, awaiting this impact of 4 rays and a giant ray kind of like laser focused onto you. It's going to do half of that damage.
Can I pose dramatically as I flex?
Sure. It won't help the damage at all. Alright, so it does half of that, so you take 12 points of damage.
12 damage? Okay.
12 damage.
Alright.
And yeah, I'm toning it down a little bit. It wouldn't have done 8. This is a higher level monster that we made into a Voltron of Gazers. So, Hershey, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna use Healing Word on Gulroc.
Go for
I
it.
think. Or Prayer Healing.
If you do prayer of healing, I think that affects everybody.
Oh, was anyone hit?
I'm the only one who's been hit.
Zagoria took
Okay,
some
then.
damage.
I have 5 HP down.
Okay, yeah. We'll top you off too, bro.
So
Sweet.
you
8
each
to it?
restore 8 healing. 8 hit points.
8 to everybody?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
You're welcome.
Thanks, buddy.
Anything else you'd like to do?
I can't use inspiration again.
Are you out of charges?
Oh no,
You might have one left.
I do have one left. I guess I'll inspire Zagoria. Oh, you know, is Zagoria still inspired from last time?
No, he used it.
Oh, he did? Okay, so I'll
Yeah,
inspire
yeah.
you again.
Cool. Sweet.
Okay, so yeah, that ends your turn. Gulroc, what would you like to do?
Mhm.
I want to wind back real far. And then just let him have it.
Swing away.
Does that hit?
16 does hit. Go ahead and
Okay.
roll for damage.
12 damage.
12 damage to the big oozy beholder. So he's looking a little worse for wear, but he is still anxious for blood, or maybe some more sexy time. You guys look pretty feisty. Zagoria, you're up.
Ooh.
What's the Orcish Fury for this?
Okay. I'm going to run up with my rapier and say, "Die, zombie!"
Go for it.
No sneak attack, so let's turn that off.
I should get sneak attack because I'm there.
You would,
But
as long as you're flanking him. So if you want to try and maneuver around the beholder, get like one of those.
yeah, sure.
Unfortunately,
It didn't.
yeah. Unfortunately, you didn't hit though. So
Wait. Can I try to add bardic inspiration in that, or wait?
Yeah, that's how it works.
if you roll a 6, it'll hit. Just keeping that in mind.
Yeah. Do I want to use that? Nah, I think I'll save it.
Okay.
I still got some time on it, right? So, yeah. And I want to disengage again after that, if possible.
Yeah, go for it. So yeah, just plunging your rapier into another formidable looking hole in this beholder's body. It just sinks right in, doesn't really impact any vitals, and it doesn't really recoil in pain at all. So yeah, no damage done. You kind of like meander back. You do a Naruto run across the wall.
Yeah, I want to like try to jump on the wall and like, run sideways and stuff.
Yeah, go ahead and do an acrobatics check. We'll see.
There you
21.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's done.
You're just like practicing while you're down here. You just flip off the wall.
Yeah.
As you're running away, under my breath, I'm just like, "You suck."
Boo! You stink.
Heckler. So yeah, his rays are kind of limp now. All of his eyeballs limp after a night's work. So instead, this zombie is gonna kind of like mimic what Zagoria did. It's gonna do its own acrobatic roll. And it rolled a natural 1. So -1. So it's gonna pivot and try and like walk up the wall with its tentacles and just flop face first into the mud. So the rest of its movement, it's gonna just stand and begin floating again and just take a bite out of Gulroc.
Oh.
Holy moly. It rolled a natural 20 on the bite though. And it does 17 plus 12 damage. 29 minus, yeah, half, because he's raging. So that'll be 15 damage done to Gulroc.
All right.
Galorr, did you update your HP from the heal, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I'm at
He's-
21 health.
Yeah, he's still looking pretty strong. Yeah, that's the beholder's turn. It's very pleased with its attempt at, parkour though.
It just has a smile. Well, I guess it doesn't.
Yeah.
Does it have a mouth?
Yeah, it says parkour, kind of like Michael Scott. Parkour. All right, you're up, Hershey. What would you like to do?
I guess I'll use Healing Word
Healing word, go for it.
on Gulroc.
Oh, 6.
So six on you, Gulroc.
Okay.
And I will. I don't have any more bardic inspiration.
I believe healing word is a bonus action, so you might be able to attack as well. Yeah,
Oh.
you can attack if you like.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and I'll just chuck my dagger at the beholder zombie.
Okay.
24 hits,
Yeah, 24 definitely hits.
7 damage.
7 damage to the beholder zombie. You sink it straight into one of the eyeballs, piercing it against the loose stone wall. So you might want to retrieve that later.
Mhm.
Alright, Gulroc's up. This beholder zombie is kind of like swaying in the air, looking a lot weaker than it when it first appeared.
The switching weapons. Well, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna swing with my Trollskull club.
Go for it.
Keep swinging at it until this thing stops moving.
The Gulroc way.
The Gulroc way.
18 does hit. Go and roll for damage.
16.
Yeah. So with that swing, what were you aiming for?
Just a big ol' eye.
Just the center eye. You kind of like swing and give it a little upper hand cleave, and it just splats against the ceiling of the very tightly corridor of the sewerder. And it kind of like it's stuck to the ceiling for a minute, and it just like plops down into the sewer below. It's unconscious. It's dead.
I give a victory card. Rah!
Is there anything you'd like to do while it's unconscious, or
It's not dead.
potentially
it's just
dead?
unconscious.
As far as you know.
Can I poke it with my Trollskull club? Make sure.
So as you poke it, it kind of like gurgles in response.
I thwack it.
You thwack it again.
Yeah, just to make sure, you know.
Okay. So I don't know if you can see that, but now it needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
But you can roll your club swing again.
Alright.
Yeah, so if you do more than 11 damage, it's dead.
Alright. Oh.
So no, it's back to life. It respawns with 1 HP. This thing is not going down without a fight. It lives for Snoo. So it's looking mad horny right now. So Zagoria, you're up.
Do it, Zagoria.
Hit him this time, will ya?
It starts licking its lips, looking at Zagoria.
I'm gonna attack
At
with
1
the
HP?
I guess.
Go for it. 25.
God.
Finish this fucker off.
You sink your rapier into the first eyeball, and it's almost as if like the cosmos were aligning. You sink it into all of the eyeballs at the same time. They just kind of like lined up just as your rapier was impacting. So yeah, you have a skewer of 5 eyeballs on your rapier.
Nice.
And he's dead.
And the beholder is dead. Basically, the skin flesh around it kind of like droops into the sewer below, where it flows down the nice sewer river and into the next tavern to be served to the patron.
Oh, that's not true.
Yeah.
That's a myth.
They get their food from the sewer?
You don't know.
We'll say that about the bar across the street that was trying to like spy on us, that they served their food from the server. So
We did it, boys.
We could plant something on them.
Can we check? Can we try to get that big ol' eye from the center beholder?
Zagoria has it on his rapier.
Oh,
I
damn.
got everything.
He has like a solar system of eyeballs on his rapier right now.
Well, shoot, dang.
And I'm still holding the 3. I threw the 1. I can do the dagger one-handed. It'll have the 3 in my truck right here.
Yep. So you have 3. Zagoria has 5. So you guys have 8.
We're good. Yeah, let's go to this magic plumber.
All right, I want to make sure I pick up both of my totems on the way back.
Oh, and I want to
Okay,
get my
cool.
dagger.
Yep. And your dagger also had another miniature eyeball on it.
Oh, sweet.
Cool. Yeah, you guys make it back to Trollskull Manor. The plumber is there getting wasted. Liff finally got, the booze working because you guys paid for some. And it's basically empty thanks to Thorvin and the plumber, who introduces himself as Darius.
Damn it,
Aw,
Darius.
hey, Darius.
Oh, you guys got some good booze. I'll come back sometime. Maybe there's some ladies that could use some plumbing, I can lay some pipe.
Oh, gosh.
What?
Yeah, we did
Like this guy stepped out of a porn set. Jeez.
He does have the mustache, too.
Yeah, I was thinking wise wizard, but I realized that all plumbers are just plumbers in the end.
Yeah, you notice that the staff he has basically is like a poo poker. Like
It's just a plunger.
Yeah, it's like a pipe
snake
cleaner.
for a toilet.
Yeah, it's like a pipe cleaner that he wields as a staff.
Gross.
It's got like duct tape handle and everything.
Very particular magician right there.
Yeah. So you have how many eyeballs? Count them up. Zagoria's got 5. Hershey's got 4.
Yeah.
I got 0.
9 eyeballs.
All right, lay it on me. Let me see your balls.
We.
Worst side quest ever.
What? That was great.
So Darius, he counts each one. He rolls it around. He licks one of them just for to get
Oh,
that
why would he do that?
authenticity. He's a plumber. He's a dirty guy.
Like that kind of thing where they bite.
Yep. He like takes like a mental picture of each one. Thorvin is like admiring his work from afar. He's a craftsman himself, so Thorvin's like, he's a man of his word. He said he was gonna make sure each one was authentic. And so Darius is like, well, I suppose these would count. Are you giving me all of them?
You don't want them.
Well,
What will you give us in return for the extra eyes?
our plumbing should on the house, right?
I'll give you my patronage. I'll come back and buy more booze.
You didn't buy this booze.
The plumbing's not on that. Wait, are you saying that you're not like this isn't exchange for the plumbing work?
Oh no, I'm gonna lay some pipe. It literally took me 10 minutes while you guys were gone. I knew you'd be capable of it. So
But the plumbing's taken care of.
yeah, the plumbing's already set.
Oh,
But wait, don't we have that big eye, right?
The big eye?
Yeah.
Oh, that one there. That's a normal eye.
no, it's not.
Oh,
It's
definitely.
definitely not. I mean,
If you
these
make an insight check,
5 gazers that merge into one.
whoever's trying to convince them. I'll say Hershey and
Gulroc
Zagoria.
knows
Oh,
it's
dude.
bigger.
Oh man.
We're rolling for what?
Insight. So you'll do a skill check, and then
Insight?
Yeah, scroll down
okay.
for insight.
Ha!
I'm not very good at insight.
Yeah, so Gulroc, meanwhile, as he's recuperating, dusting off his totems, he's like, that one took some extra time to lubricate. You didn't say lubricate. how would you phrase it, Gulroc?
I had to fight a big old fucking monster for that one. I want some extra shit.
That's story.
So Darius, he kind of nods his head. Well, I guess I can pay you for this particular one. I do know someone who desires something such as this. How about 20 gold pieces?
25.
Yeah, okay, sure.
Sweet.
And so he gives you a little pouch of 25 gold pieces.
What about the extra eyes? You only needed 6. Or is that included in the 25? Or
For the little one, I'll give you 5 gold pieces for.
5 each?
Yeah. Well, it was 6 like we agreed upon for the pipes.
Mhm.
Right, and then we
And so-
had 9.
Or
One of
8.
them was the big eye, so we have what?
Oh yeah, I had one too many drinks. You're right. So here's 10 gold pieces for the little guys, and then 25 for the big one.
guy.
Ooh.
35.
And since this guy seems to know about beholder parts, I pull out my beholder eye stock in a jar and I say, "How much did you say for this?"
I added it to the party, by the way.
I'm a plumber, so I'll give you 10 gold for it.
That's pretty good. I think you got this for free from Zablo.
How much we had to pay for it?
Well,
Oh,
the
we paid
golden necklace that you found in the cellars that you just came from, you got it appraised for 250 gold pieces.
Wait, that's the golden necklace. He's talking about the stock
The
of
eye stock inside.
Oh,
of
the
jar.
eye stock? Oh, okay, I misinterpreted that. The eye
I was like,
stock.
that's pretty good. That's pretty pricey. I was like, oh, that's pretty good price for that.
So he looks at it and he says, "Ooh, you know who that used to belong to, right?"
Zablob, right?
Zablob is a gnome.
Yeah.
So he didn't have any eye stalks.
Okay, I didn't mean it like that, of course. Who did it belong to?
Well, I forget his name. Oh yeah, he's the leader of the Xanathar Guild, and they named themselves the Xanathar Guild. His name's Xanathar. That's right. Yeah.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
So
Well,
that's.
then maybe I should keep it for right now. Then maybe there's some.
I mean, that's a delicacy in the sewers. You can get that pickled and sell it on the market for.
If you were to buy it, how much would you say it'd be worth?
I'd give you like 5 for it.
All right, I'll hold on to it for now. I don't know why. I'll hold on to this forever. It was a gift, so I just wanted to see how much it was worth.
Yeah. If anything, it's kind of like a collection for like bounty hunters. Maybe they like keep it as a trophy, for example.
Man, a lot of people have boners for beholder eyes and stuff around here. Like,
you
what's
know
the deal
how
with that?
hard it is to kill a beholder?
I know. I'm just saying, like, everybody's into it. Everybody knows what they are.
Hey, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So.
Oh,
Ah!
that's why you get paid the big bucks.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, he takes his leave. Well, enjoy your pipes. I'll be back for more booze. You're out, by the way.
Hopefully you pay next time.
He didn't hear it as he was out the door. He like purposely avoided that last part. So Thorvin cheers you guys as you come in. What's up, brothers?
Wait, who came in?
Thorvin was the engineer you guys allowed the
okay.
basement. He
Oh, yeah.
And you
Like
hear
so.
above you, Aeodin basically cringing and
Oh, no.
the dropping of feces.
Explosive diarrhea.
Yeah. It's just splattering.
That's gross. All right. Anyways.
What? I'm supposed to describe this stuff as your DM.
Well, the plumbing's fixed. It should go down nice and smooth.
Yeah. It starts ringing now. It's kind of like a metallic thud rather than the wooden bucket before.
Okay. Anyway.
I like how I'm glad I only got away with night school.
Yeah. And Aeodin has a stomach bug.
Can Thorvin like make us cool shit?
Yeah, I was gonna say to Thorvin, have you been, working on anything?
I tinker, I dabble. When you guys found me, I was working on that beholder contraption, and I salvaged a couple pieces. Is there anything you'd like me to make for you?
Could you make my club be able to spring forward and hit people from a distance? Like it comes apart in the center and it just goes poof.
I could put it on a chain and you could throw it. Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah.
A flail?
A giant club flail. I like the idea of that.
Okay. Well, I do have some handcuffs, from in the basement. Apparently someone was chained up down there before. They're like kid-sized. Well, you guys remember from the female dwarf.
That's right.
Why are you bringing up the past?
Thorvin doesn't know. Thorvin doesn't know.
Right. He doesn't know, yeah.
Apparently this place has a dark history. Just,
Yeah.
just throw that away.
Just repurpose that metal if possible.
Yeah, I'll weld some of them together, and I could probably work something up. What's in it for me?
The fact that you're fucking staying here?
What? I pay rent.
So much sass.
That was fast.
I pay rent.
You pay rent, do you?
Yeah. Maxine collects.
What? All right, bring Max.
Wait a minute.
Yeah,
wait a
saying
minute.
that Maxine is nowhere to be found.
Where is she actually?
Yeah.
Well, you realize she has a day job. She's a spy. So she has her usual patrols. But you did give her that stable
When she gets
entrance.
back, we'll give her a talking to.
Wouldn't you guys like to
Well,
wait for her to
that's
show up?
No.
But no, she'll show up eventually. I'll talk to her. Make a note to make sure.
I'm trying to think if an engineer can make anything like cool that a barbarian could use.
Oh, I would ask him one thing.
Sure.
I show him my my extendo stilts, and I was like, I want to ask him, is there any way that you could make me pants that would extend with my stilts, so it's not as obvious that I'm not taller than I should be.
So extendo pants?
Yeah, the pants to go with the stilts.
We should get that patent. We could sell those.
Yeah, 'cause I know some dwarfs out there. They're, be ready.
Okay, yeah, I'll get to work. These are definitely high priority projects you guys have given me. So, extendo pants and a club flail. So he basically writes these down on like a napkin and takes 2 beers down into the cellar.
Oh, and I hand him my Trollskull club so that he can Put the flail to that.
He kind of like drags it behind him, and it doesn't fit down the cellar door.
I take off my pants and I give him my pants.
Yeah, you kind of like throw them at him like they were tear off pants.
Breakaway pants.
So prepared for that.
So yeah, Thorvin is now mortified as he humbly attends to his basement.
All right, boys. Well, what can we do while I have no pants? Well, actually, I use my disguise kit and I put on some pants.
Okay, you paint on a pair of pants.
Yeah.
Body paint.
I'll paint it right on.
Perfect. So yeah, you guys got the plumbing out of the way. Do you want to do another side quest for your chores?
Not for the chores. I say we just like spend money on like roofing or something expensive while we still have money.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
We still have money.
What's left of the list?
Here, I can share it.
Apparently, roof, brick, water, windows, furniture, kitchen, hearth, brewing equipment, kitchen plates, pots and pans.
How do we edit this?
Do you have an edit button? It looks like you might not.
I do not.
Okay, so I can edit it.
Because we gotta change the plumbing,
I thought we did the roof already. But
which I guess would
See,
So
be.
it must have been me that edited and removed the X's.
See, maybe we did because like I feel like we did a lot of this stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
definitely did the water.
We're gonna have to confirm. with
And
James,
we
I
did
guess.
brewing equipment, so we don't need to get brewing equipment. So we really,
So is it correct to say that the X's are the stuff that we've done before?
So that plumber, he never even needed to do the plumbing.
We've been bamboozled.
Bamboozled you.
Gulroc, you were in charge of that.
I'm
Now
just
you have
really
magical
passionate.
plumbing.
Oh, it's magical plumbing. now.
Yeah. Now, whenever you guys poop in something, it like immediately goes into the sewer. It's kind of like there's a portal inside of your toilet.
Oh,
That's some high tech shit.
wait. Okay.
Literally.
Is the wormhole big enough for us to like fit ourselves through? Like we can get to the sewer from any toilet in the house?
I would say it's head shaped, and if you want to put your head in the shitter hole, go
If you
for
want to
it.
do it.
Okay. We can get into the sewers immediately.
That's all you, dude.
Mhm.
I mean, don't we have a cellar to go down anyways? Like, you don't need to stick our head in the toilet.
Well, if that's the case, is it safe to say that the X's are the ones that we've done already?
I don't think so. It's just it hasn't been adequately updated.
I think it's mixed up.
All right. Well,
I know
we'll
we
figure
have
it out
brewing
later then.
equipment.
If you drop 600 gold, we'll say that everything is completed.
Ooh, good bribe there. Do it.
You want to do that? We'll still have like 70 gold left over.
Sure. So everything will be fixed up. The only thing that would be left to do would be to hire staff, and that's something you guys can do together. You can basically have like a auditioning for like people that walk in, or you'll also need to do some more advertising.
So we're agreeing Maxine is not reliable.
If you want to employ her or remove her from her job with the Harpers, you'll probably have to talk to the Harpers.
But so you're saying this whole time you were just been humoring
She
me.
lives with you guys. She lives there. She works elsewhere. You guys aren't even open right now.
That's
You're still, yeah, there's still like a bunch of wood around. If you like, you can definitely get her, you know, as a working horse.
All right, yeah, I think we should call a meeting with Maxine. That's what I'm saying.
Also collect
As
that.
staff. And then
Right.
I wanted to I'm just saying, like, I wanted to get like Maxine some like Nimrod or Nimrite arms that like some kind of like suit that she could have so that she could do regular bartender things.
Do you
should
want
talk
to?
to Thorvin.
Yeah, put that order in with Thorvin.
Oh, okay, I run down and I do that real quick.
Okay. So
Oh, by the way,
he says very sarcastically, "Well, you know, I do have those other two and very important things you have me doing."
well, this is much more important.
No, it's not.
Wait, is it or is it not?
It is, but my pants are more important than his club because I'm walking around in painted pants.
No, pantless. I want that club.
Well, he's gonna work on all three at the same time because you guys are so indecisive. Is there anything else you guys have in mind to do before we wrap things up?
I guess just talk to Maxine.
Yeah.
At that thought, you hear some clomping outside, as well as some whistling.
Put an intervention.
Maxine whistling?
Yeah, it's a whistling horse. Horses can whistle.
I didn't know.
A little whinny.
Talking horses.
Yeah, she's doing like a little dance and prance through the steps. She doesn't use her entrance. She uses the human entrance. And she rings her head through like the saloon type doors. She says, "Honey, I'm home."
We need to talk.
Maxine, I think you're getting a little too comfortable around here.
She says, "Well, I think I left my keys in the wagon." She starts backing up.
Oh, no.
Hold up.
Get back here. We just want to talk.
Make a persuasion roll, everybody.
Okay, thank God.
Oh God. Hershey, save us.
Whoever rolls highest has to persuade her.
I rolled 14.
Gulroc.
1. Yeah, she remembers her favorite. It's Hershey. And so she attunes her very big horse hearing capabilities to your voice. What do you say to her, Hershey?
Do you want to work at the bar? No, go back to the Harpers. Because I'm attuned to her. It's kind of like whispering. More of attunement.
She kind of like grunts and groans under her breath, like, I guess. I mean, I like it here, but I don't like working.
Well, what if I
ass horse?
built you Nimrite arms that would go over top of you, and you just essentially, with your thoughts, work these arms. So you'll just be standing near where the work's happening, not actually working.
You're gonna give me arms?
Of course. I mean, I'm giving you the world at this point, man.
She starts stepping in the room. Things crunch under her hooves. All the wood splinters.
Well, I thought we fixed all this stuff.
You've cleared a path, but she's still a heavy horse walking through a 3-store haunted house.
But it's fixed. We fixed it all.
She also came through the wrong entrance and nobody stopped her.
Well, she's allowed. I don't think that she actually should have a separate entrance. I actually feel that that's a little demeaning.
Yeah, she whinnies in agreement, like, yes, Hershey.
So like 3 times the weight of a normal.
Yeah, she's probably, 400, 500 pounds.
Okay, how much to upgrade the floors?
We'll say another 50 GP.
50? It's obviously worth it.
Well, we only have. Oh, you know what? Ask about the rent that she's been collecting. Maybe we could use that to fix the floors.
Good point.
Yeah, have you been collecting for the floor fund?
Well, the Harpers were paying me in life supplies. I don't really have pockets for gold.
Well, then Thornton said he was paying you
Rent.
for rent.
What?
Site?
Yeah, make an insight check. 16.
Okay.
She looks like she has no clue. And maybe Thorvin was lying.
Zone of Truth! I cast Zone of Truth.
Okay. Yeah, Maxine is telling the truth. She cannot carry gold. She's never really been paid before.
Call Thorvin up here right now.
Thorvin kind of like meanders upstairs. Oi! You rang?
Is he within a 15 foot of my sphere?
He's pretending to ignore the giant magical zone in front of him.
Thorvin, move closer. The Zone of Truth.
I'm quite comfortable over here by the easy exit, thank you.
Worry not, old friend. Inside the orb, only the truth is called.
I can tell the truth from here,
Well, if you're telling the truth, you have nothing to worry about.
Yeah, what are you trying to ask me? Do you want to know my favorite color?
Simply move into the zone, and all will be known.
Make a persuasion check. Make a-
Wait. Boom.
Fine.
Ooh.
You know,
it's charismatic.
I just came up to use the loo. Is that elf boy out yet?
No, sadly.
Well, behind the bar, it's luckily like a little bit shorter than he is. So it covers his midsection and below. Actually, it comes up to like his shoulders. So you just hear like a light, pissing sound.
Are you pissing at our bar?
I don't know. I'm not in the zone of truth.
Can I scooch slightly closer to where the zone of truth is within Thorvin?
No, the zone of truth is by Maxine right now.
Oh. Darn it!
Look, I'm going in a cup right now. There's the guy, the
Take a
plumber.
piss and bring it back downstairs before I get angry.
All right,
Clean that up.
I guess we all know what's up because Thorvin won't come in, right?
Look, we know he's lying. So
Is this about rent? Is this about the rent?
Yeah, it is about that.
Well, you guys never established how much I'm paying you.
Well, you never paid anything, and you said
Told us we never established that, and then you said that you were giving rent to Maxine, which she denies, and she's in the zone of truth. So
are you calling me a liar?
I ain't calling you a truther.
Ooh.
Listen, I built my career with the Harpers. I was born to lie. They just come out like second nature. Listen, you caught me red-handed. Let's just establish how much I owe you and I'll get to paying. I got the money, it's fine.
Make us that shit for free, and then you could stay here.
Okay, deal.
Yeah. If you're just our guy, you can live in the basement.
Yeah.
I thought that was the agreement that we agreed upon,
That's what I thought too.
You're the one who brought up rent.
Why you made up a lie with Maxine?
You guys brought up rent. I lied to cover my money.
I'm pretty sure you lied first, but you know what? It sounds like everything worked out in the end, Thorvin.
You know what? Now that's a truthful thing.
If only you stepped in the zone.
Just don't pee in our bar.
Yeah, that's one thing. Just don't do that.
Here, I'll step in the zone of truth now. Would that make you happy?
Sure.
Yes.
So he steps inside and nothing really happens. He opens his mouth. He's like, well, I went to bed at night. What?
Well, just don't let the bar during the day. How
Put
about
yourself at all times, apparently. Well, at least you're good at making those Nimrite arms for Maxine.
Oh yeah, I'll get started on those. Do you have anything outside of the beholder parts I salvaged?
Guys, do you have any of those leftover Nimrite parts from?
I don't think I do. I think we gave him to the other quest person.
Hmm.
do we have any of that? I don't think so.
Yeah, you would need to.
We could collect some.
I guess we can go there and get some. I want to make Maxine arms.
Hmm. And you also are aware that Emerald Enclave has some problems with the scarecrows still.
Yeah.
always an
I
option.
want to go visit them eventually and do some more stuff.
Okay. So yeah, I think we'll wrap things up now. That was a fun little mini quest. We didn't really accomplish much, but starting next session, I'll say that the tavern is basically ready to go. You just need the help, but we will also dock basically all of the party funds. But that means your manor is
600
established. Yeah, 600 gold.
Yeah. I took that off, so we have like 71 gold now.
Okay. Cool. And yeah, starting next week, we'll get back into the main gist of the story, and I'll ease you into it with a little more manor stuff as well as some backstory stuff. But it was nice getting back into D&D. I think myself, I was a little rusty, but I definitely had some fun tonight.
Yeah.
It was a
That was
goofy
fun.
side quest. It was fun.